Imagine this. You're working your 9 to 5 job, day in and day out, putting in the hours, yet living paycheck to paycheck. You dream of financial freedom, but it seems like a distant fantasy. Then you meet someone who turns his humble job into a fortune. Now imagine that person wasn't a genius, didn't have any special connections, and wasn't born with a silver spoon. In fact, he was an ordinary guy just like you. Meet Earl Thompson, a man who dedicated his life to long-haul trucking. For 4 decades, he crisscrossed the country, hauling freight and making deliveries. Throughout his career, he never made more than $50,000 a year. Yet, when he passed away, he left behind an estate worth millions. Today, we will dive into the incredible story of how this unassuming truck driver managed to build a real estate empire without ever being rich. Get ready to be inspired by the lessons this quiet trucker had to teach us. The call of the open road. There was something about the allure of the highway that captivated Earl Thompson from an early age. At 16, when most of his peers were looking forward to college or a traditional job, Earl had already obtained his commercial driver's license and began working as a truck driver. He might have been young, but he had a clarity of purpose that set him apart. Unlike many of his peers, Earl saw his job as more than just a means to make ends meet. For him, it was a path to financial freedom. In the world of trucking, Earl quickly made a name for himself as a reliable and hardworking driver. He might not have been the flashiest on the road, but he was consistent, punctual, and safe. These qualities became the foundation of his success, laying the groundwork for the empire he would build over the next 4 decades. On the road to success, the miles rolled by and the years went by as Earl continued to drive his truck. The open road became his home and the diesel engine's hum became his daily lullaby. During this time, he met numerous people from all walks of life, each with their own stories and experiences. Some drivers chased the latest trends, buying new pickup trucks and the newest gadgets. However, Earl remained frugal, saving every penny with a clear vision of what he wanted to achieve, while his colleagues spent their hard-earned cash on material possessions. Earl squirreled away his money, dreaming of a different kind of life. Unlike them, he didn't want to trade his future security for fleeting pleasures. Instead, he chose to invest his money, laying the foundation for his future wealth. Spotting the opportunity, it was during one of his countless journeys that Earl stumbled upon an advertisement for a rundown duplex. With his foresight, Earl decided to take the plunge. He saved up enough money to make the purchase and embarked on a journey that would change his life forever. This small investment marked the beginning of his transformation from an ordinary trucker to a savvy real estate investor. By taking this leap of faith, Earl laid the groundwork for an empire that would span multiple states and be worth millions. One tenant at a time. After purchasing the duplex, Earl wasted no time in putting his plan into action. He fixed up the property, ensuring it was habitable and appealing to potential tenants. His goal was simple, yet ambitious: to rent out the duplex and have the tenants cover his mortgage payments. It was not long before he found a tenant who agreed to rent the property for a sum that comfortably covered the monthly mortgage. This marked the turning point for Earl. For the first time, he was earning passive income, which meant he was making money even when he wasn't actively working as a trucker. This experience ignited a passion in Earl for real estate investing. With each passing year, he reinvested his earnings into acquiring more properties. His dedication to his craft led him to owning over 20 rental units by the 1980s. Throughout this journey, Earl remained committed to his original strategy, focusing on acquiring and managing properties that provided a steady cash flow. He continued to drive his truck, working hard on the road while his real estate investments steadily grew. His secret to success: patience and persistence. Building his empire, as Earl's real estate portfolio grew, so did his wealth. He continued to reinvest his earnings, diversifying his holdings and expanding his empire. Despite his success, Earl remained humble, sticking to his roots and never forgetting his humble beginnings as a trucker. Throughout his career, some of his co-workers questioned his choices, wondering why he didn't spend his money on luxuries or take more risks. However, Earl's unwavering focus on his strategy paid off. Year after year, his real estate investments provided him with a steady stream of passive income, allowing him to maintain a comfortable lifestyle without compromising his financial security. His real estate empire spanned across 3 states, making him one of the most successful real estate investors in his region. Even as he approached retirement, Earl's commitment to his craft remained steadfast. He continued to oversee his properties, ensuring they were well-maintained and always rented, a testament to his dedication and foresight. A quiet life. Despite his growing wealth, Earl's lifestyle remained simple. He continued to wear the same old work boots for 15 years, a symbol of his humility and dedication to his craft. To those who knew him, Earl was just a regular guy who liked his routine and wasn't interested in flaunting his wealth. He enjoyed the quiet moments in his life, such as spending time in his garden or reading a book, finding joy in the simple things. His dedication to his craft and his modest lifestyle made him a respected figure in his community, a legacy of resilience. As the years went by, Earl's health began to decline, but his spirit remained strong. He knew he had built something special. An empire that had grown from a single duplex purchased with his meager savings to a multi-state real estate portfolio. When he passed away, his family and neighbors were shocked to learn the true extent of his wealth. They had known him as a quiet, unassuming man, not as a millionaire. The news of his estate being worth millions sent ripples through the community, leaving everyone in awe of the man they had known. The quiet trucker who had lived among them for years had built an empire that would continue to thrive even after his passing. As his family sorted through his belongings, they discovered documents detailing his properties and investments. Each document was a testament to Earl's dedication, revealing the extent of his hard work and foresight. They learned that he had been quietly building his wealth, one rental unit at a time, all while maintaining a simple lifestyle. The realization of his true wealth came as a surprise, but it also brought a sense of pride. Earl's story became a local legend, inspiring many to reevaluate their own financial goals and aspirations. People started noticing the quiet trucker who had lived among them for years. They realized that he had achieved something extraordinary, proving that financial success can be found in the most unexpected places. Lessons from the road. Earl Thompson's story offers valuable lessons for anyone looking to build wealth. First and foremost, it emphasizes the importance of patience and discipline. Earl didn't get rich overnight. Rather, he spent decades diligently saving and investing, waiting for the right opportunities to come his way. His decision to purchase that rundown duplex proved to be the turning point, setting him on the path to success. Secondly, Earl's story highlights the significance of focusing on one's goals. Despite the temptations to spend his money on luxuries or get-rich-quick schemes, Earl remained steadfast in his strategy. He reinvested his earnings, diversifying his holdings, and expanding his empire. This unwavering focus allowed him to stay on track and achieve his long-term objectives. Finally, Earl's legacy teaches us the importance of staying true to oneself. He never forgot his roots, remaining humble throughout his journey. His dedication to his craft and simple lifestyle serve as an inspiration, showing that financial success doesn't have to come at the expense of one's values. Earl's story is a beacon of hope, demonstrating that it's never too late to start working toward one's goals. Whether you're a trucker, a student, or a retiree, the lessons from this quiet trucker's life can guide you on your path to financial success. So remember the tale of Earl Thompson, the unassuming trucker who built a real estate empire? May his story serve as a reminder that true wealth is within reach for anyone who is patient, disciplined, and focused on their goals. As you navigate your own journey, hold on to these valuable lessons and let them illuminate your path to financial freedom.